When you go to put big weight up on the rack or doing any type of squatting movement and you feel that little bit of like uncomfortability at that knee stopping you from being able to perform those big reps, maybe even a little catch or click, and you try to work it out, but it still doesn't really help you that much, you might be focusing on the wrong tissues around that knee before the squat. Let's try stuff on the backside. Let's focus on the glutes and the hamstrings. Let's try it. It's going to do a lateral stepping motion with a loop around the midfoot. I want you to think about leading with that outside heel bone with each rep. You're going to focus on squeezing the glutes when you do this rep. I'm going to show you a couple of mistakes I see patients doing in the clinic. First one is that lateral lean away. You're not going to do that. You want to be in a very narrow hallway thought process where you are not moving that torso. You are leading with the leg. The next mistake you see is standing up with it. We're not trying to do that. You're in a very short attic and you're going to continue to move side to side, but not standing up. You're not trying to hit your head on that roof line. The last mistake is something you can hear in the clinic. It's people dragging their feet with this. You're trying to use your glute to control that stepping motion up and over a small object. Let's focus on the hamstrings next. You're going to find a couch or a bench to try to put your heels on. I want you beyond that 90-degree bend at the knee, a little bit farther, and you're thinking about trying to lift that pelvis up off the floor by pulling your heels through the bench towards your bottom like I demonstrated there. You can make this a little harder by putting hands on your chest while you do this motion. And each rep, I want you to try to think about holding for about 3 seconds. You can progress it to a marching position like that one, or you can go even farther and now focus on just that one leg that's been giving us some issues with our squats. So I'm just going to show you just on left side here, just one leg up and down and still trying to hold it for around those 3 seconds, really squeezing the hamstrings here. Let's make it a little bit more dynamic with a single leg RDL. I am using a little bit of a fingertip on the wall there. It's not a balance exercise. I'm trying to focus on pushing that heel and tailbone towards the wall behind me. Get a little extra stretch on the back of the knee and the hamstring tissues, going up into that runner position. Here is it with a little bit of weight for some resistance before you hit those squats. If you try these tissue exercises, you may be able to see that release in the knee. May be able to put up that big weight or even bigger weight next time. Go ahead and rep out those big ones. And if you're still getting some issues with the knee pain, come on in to Functional Performance and Athletics. We'll give you another eval for it.